Greetings and salutations. Week 3 and still got the braces on. Yeah, I don't even want to count how many more months I've got. At least 17, right? I am recording this a few days after the Thursday. And the reason for that is because, I don't know, I think I have some more stresses coming up, and I mean, it's life, everybody's got stresses. So there's that, and I've been feeling more conscious of how I look in the last couple of days. Last week I was wild and I was happy. And then this week, I still lost some weight. So as you can see, last week I was 186.2, which was a huge jump for me. And then Thursday, this Thursday, I was 185.4, almost a pound difference. It's not quite a pound, but that's okay. And I'm curious to see what's going to happen this coming Thursday, because like I said, I've been feeling more bloated and puffy. Like my stomach feels bigger and my face is bigger, and I don't know what happened. Well, I have a few theories. One of them is that I haven't been drinking my water like I'm supposed to, and I don't know if other people go through a phase where just days where you just kind of forget, and then it gets late and it's like, well, there's no way I'm going to be able to get 64 ounces in the next 4 hours or whatever, so you just kind of forget about it, and then the next day you're kind of not as thirsty. And I think that might be part of it, and maybe it's kind of a slippery slope if you don't drink water like you're supposed to, and for me at least. And I'm wondering if that's part of the problem, or just my self-body images started to kind of gnaw on me. Sometimes I feel good and I'm losing the weight and I know I should be feeling good and I know I look better, and maybe it was just that because I'm at 185, I think maybe I had some expectations on how I was supposed to look. I know that I'm not going to look the same at 185 now than what I did when I was 185 when I was 28 or something, which is probably like the last time I weighed 185. I don't know, because I'm older and things are a little looser. I'm not as toned, so I'm a little more flippity floppity, and maybe that's that. And I don't know why. There's a couple of zits on my face, and I don't know, you watch so many YouTubes and there's so many beautiful people and they're just so attractive, and you think that might be one of the reasons why they're so popular, and then I look at myself and it's like, I'm a little funky looking. Which reminds me, braces, 3 weeks. Get back to that, Christine. Okay, I will. Less sensitive on the back teeth, of course. I'm able to chew tougher things. It's still a little, like I can still notice it, but it's not so bad. I haven't had to use wax at all, and that's a very interesting thing too, because there's this one part of my brace. By the way, my braces don't go, they're not on my very back teeth. I don't know if I've ever shown that to you. See if I can see that way back there. And my teeth look more yellow too, and that's really bothering me. I just brushed them, so anyway. This particular one has a wire that sticks out farther, and I think I mentioned it before because it was definitely bothering me even from the first day, and I put a big glob of wax on it and it finally kind of healed over, and I haven't really noticed it. But sometimes, like when I'm going to bed or haven't really talked for a while or something, I'll notice something kind of catch back there, and I'll kind of puff my cheeks or whatever, and I can feel that sucker coming out of my cheek like that, and it's like, okay, and then you wait for the pain, is this gonna hurt, am I gonna start bleeding? And I don't. That's how much my cheeks have kind of toughened up. It's kind of bizarre. I don't like that, so hopefully when I go in to get it fixed, they'll, and the next time they put in new brace wires or whatever they do, I'll try to make sure that I don't have any sticky out places. So it is a little disturbing, but at the same time I'm relieved that I'm not feeling that. So that's great. And the other thing to notice is that when I first got my braces, I felt like these things are just like, they just felt like all of this metal in my mouth. And now, sometimes I still notice it, like obviously I'm talking about it, so I'm conscious of my braces right now. But there are times when I kind of forget that they're in there and they feel smaller. I mean, they haven't changed, they just my mouth is adapting to it, so I think that's great. As far as like changes in the actual teeth, and this is something that was going on even last week and I didn't mention it, but I have one of my front teeth is lower than the other. I wear rubber bands on like these two canines and then two teeth down here, and I do that for anywhere from 12 to 14 hours every day. And I mean, I'm not right now, but because they are trying to pull those teeth down. So it's interesting that this one is pulled down more, so it's sticking down more. The other thing is that my front teeth, I still cannot really bite into things like sandwiches or stuff. I have to kind of cut it up and then put it in the back of my mouth and chew it in the back, because it's still, I think it's just because I have those rubber bands in, and I think it's just constantly tugging down on, because even though it's on, just caught on here and caught on down here, this is all connected with that wire, so everything's kind of being tugged down. So there's that change. Plus, when I first got my teeth, and remember, this is the reason I'm getting this is because I need to readjust my bite. When I first got my braces, when I would bite down, I kept hitting a tooth way in the back here, so that was like really, really sore for a week because I kept hitting it. But now, when I close my mouth, I'm actually hitting, I think, this tooth here. So this tooth is really sore because I keep tapping it and it's sore right now. So those are all the changes that are going on with my teeth this week. And I've been flossing every night and brushing my teeth every night. Nobody's asked me, but I will share it anyway. For the first week, I used the thread flossers, and I was flossing them like as normal as possible. But that takes a really long time because you have to thread it through each tooth. So one of the things that my dentist had recommended is something called an air flosser, which still uses water, but it's called an air flosser. I don't know. And she said that that's pretty much what she used all the time. And then when they, every time she would go in to see the orthodontist and they take the wire off temporarily, she'd go in and use the real floss real quick before they put the stuff back on. So yeah, for the first week I did the flossing and did that, but it does take a really long time. So I finally, even though I had the air flosser, it took me a week to finally go, well, all right, I should try it. So I did start trying it last week, and it works. I think it feels relatively good. But like I said, my teeth feel more yellow. I'm using an electric toothbrush. I don't know, sometimes I feel like maybe it's still not as clean as it used to be. Once a week now I've been going in and still just, taking one night to do like a lengthy floss and go in and just really kind of rub up in those gums because they need to be, make sure that they're toughened up. There's all that. My family still doesn't know about it. I'm seeing if I can keep the secret for a few more weeks. What? Why? And I'll be like, yeah, you should check out my YouTube video. I've told everybody why, except you guys. Surprise! And just knowing that there's things that are coming in the future, in the near future, that's gonna definitely disrupt my eating habits. Like the state fair is here, the Minnesota State Fair, and we're gonna be going on Tuesday, and it's gonna be a feasting day. But I'm gonna eat what I want to eat, and I probably won't care whether it's 2,000 or not. I shouldn't put it quite like that. I'll try to be mindful, but in my Fitbit, I don't know if, you know, they're gonna have things written down for, you know, a deep fried candy bar or something. So I'm trying not to stress about it. And then, you know, like I said, on the 8th, we'll be flying to Wyoming, and we'll be there until, I think we fly back on the 17th. So we have all that time that we're going to be there. And I think what I might do is I might fast 2 days before and then fast 2 days after we get back. But there's still like a 9 to 10 day window where I'm going to be, you know, there's just no way I'm going to want to try to do a 500 day there. It's just, it just doesn't feel right. And family and food, they just always go hand in hand, and I just know that it's going to be there, and I have to tell myself now that even if I lose another pound or two and I'm in 183 or something for the trip, I need to brace myself knowing that I'm going to be going up to probably 186, 188 by the time I get back. And you know, and then I'm gonna have to lose all that weight again. And so I think there's just that part, that sabotaging part of me that thinks, well, you know, you got all these things going up, why even bother right now? Just eat and just enjoy yourself and don't care about any of that stuff. And I have to kind of be like, no, this is a lifestyle now. I mean, I'm gonna have to get used to doing the every other day, and there are times where I might do 2 days in a row, or there's gonna be vacations where I will have a week off or 10 days off, and I can try to modify, and I don't have to go completely crazy if I don't have to, and maybe just see what my body does. Maybe my body won't really want a lot of stuff. So yeah, it's just, there's just a lot of expectations, just a lot of things that I'm looking forward to, but I'm also dreading. And I think, and I didn't mention this last week because I hadn't been losing any weight for a while there, that now that I'm blogging this, and I feel like maybe I was letting people down, or that I was proving to people that maybe an alternate day fasting doesn't work, and it does work. It really works. It's just the way I'm handling it is a little different than most people would handle it. So yeah, I was really relieved when then the weight did come off. And I mean, it may go back up next week, I don't know. I just have to roll with it. This is a slow process for me, and the results will be there. I know they're going to be there, and I just have to kind of keep going forward. So anyway, I'm here, and thank you for watching this, if you're watching this, and please like and subscribe. I know people say that all the time, and I wonder if it really matters if they request it, because I kind of feel like it's kind of a given, isn't it, that you know, people are making YouTube videos, they want the likes and they want the subscribes. And but I'm going to say it anyway, because I'd like to have more likes and I'd like to have more subscribers. And those that have subscribed, thank you very much. And those that are watching and giving me the thumbs up, thank you very, very much. I really appreciate it. I still would love more comments, nice ones. I don't care about the mean ones. And any suggestions on things that maybe I can do going forward, as far as talking about my braces or talking about my weight loss. I don't know if you noticed, my hair is a little bluer, so I did make a video, or I did record me putting the blue in my hair. If that's something that interests you, please put down in the messages that you want to see it or something, and I would be happy to edit that and put it up if people are actually genuinely interested. So there's that. And I'm hoping everyone's having a great weekend, and I will talk to you later. Bye.